What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. It is finally time to start with some public transportation with trains and also with trams. We have already some trams here in Washington, but I also want to have more public transportation in other cities. And what I've also done in preparation for this episode is, well, in almost any or every major town, we now have a main station that is also situated quite good for us, I think. So here we have one, now over there, a train station, and also all of those towns here over here, so from Kingsbridge to over here to Villefresh, they all have now a train station here. Stoke-on-Trent, we don't have a name for that one yet. Salzburg has now a train station over here, and also this little Beaminster has one, Caytan has one, and Southampton has also a train station. So all of them have one now, and we want to connect those towns and also have some additional public transportation in them. Now, those cities here we leave out for now. Those are some smaller town villages there. We don't care about them so far. And the first one would be Orkney, I guess. Orkney is good because it's a middle station, then later on, so we have a train station then here to Boreham Wood over there as well. Right now, we just have a single station line, so it's just going from station to station and back and forth on this one here. And it's important to do that here. Why? Just have a look at that. We have a huge traffic jam between Orkney and Washington. Like, it's one giant, huge traffic jam because we do have the roads, but we don't have any public transportation between those major towns. And you can see that here with public transportation, it's really high the number with no public or private and with no public transportation between those towns yet. So that's going to change. First of all, in Orkney, we do have quite a huge traffic jam. We just really want a bus system here for the moment, I think, that delivers the passengers to the station, because, you know, it doesn't make any sense to have a station just somewhere close to the city. People don't get there, you know, they would have to use a car again anyway, and if they use a car, well, they just take the road to the city then. So we do need to have a public transportation for those guys here. And no, actually, I'm a huge fan of those trams. I really don't like buses, so we just have, well, a tram system here once again. So this is going then from this end of Orkney, then passing by the train station into the town center, to the other side, and back again. Is that a good way though? Wait a second. This one's gone again, so we just really take this one here, because we want to take the middle here as well, you know, so that's the reason why I've taken this road there. But no, this is fine actually. The stops will then just take everything into account. So we have used that, and now we do need the stops for this building. Bus tram. This is just modern bus station. So we really just want to go for, wait, what is that? Bus tram station. Oh, it's a final station, a big one. Alright, but we don't need that. We really just want to have a normal tram line here. Then especially here with the train station, very important. Then here in the middle, and just look how far it reaches actually, those stations there. So it's fine. Right, and then here to the other side there again. So we have everything there, and we just need another tram depot, which we probably will have, yeah, over here, far away from the main city, that is. But not at the end of the road there, so we just have it here. Because it also creates some noise, of course, and that would be bad for the growth of a city. So we need to be a bit more precise there. That's it, and then we just have the, oh gosh, so many buttons there. The tram lines going here, connecting with the tram line. Very good, that's it. Now we just need to create the line. So this is Orkney tram, and we're starting, I guess, over here, going then to the station, over here, here, and here, back again. Right, so 5. That's it. It's a bit confusing sometimes here how those lines work, and this is Orkney tram. And these tram lines, when I look at Washington, for example, they don't really produce much money. So this one produces some money, this one doesn't do any here. So it's a bit of a hit and miss at the beginning, because you just don't have that many people that you need to transport or that want transportation with a tram. So in this case, we're just going to have 2 of the smaller ones here. And this is Orkney Tram 1 working now, coming out here. A smaller one, nevertheless, looking good. Orkney Tram. And yeah, you really have to start with what I notice all the time is you really have to rename the cities in the beginning of the game before you place any stations or something like that. Because those stations and those names on the trams themselves, for example, are permanent. So they don't change with the city name anymore once you change the city name. And yeah, we do have a massive traffic jam. It's incredible between the cities there. So we want to get those people off the streets and to the trains. But what we can do though here is, since we have the traffic jam here primarily, you know, because people need to cross the things there, what we could do is pause the game real quick and have a roundabout. So you can have that too here, or something like that. So this would also work pretty well in this case, but we don't have a highway there now primarily. But I can either do it that way, or I could also say, let's take the large country road. Let's mix this, let's upgrade this one here to a large country road. Like that, like so. Also on this side here, though we will have a problem here, yep, with the bridge that we have there. So what we can do here, because it still should work, going through that, yeah, like so, very good, this is working. And then also all the way that we have a collision again with this road here, which we don't need. And also with this one here, which we don't need at the moment, we don't need a depot there. You know, so it's really a goal to just have a bigger and better street here for those 2 cities there. So that's actually pretty fine. Having now a large country road also from here, and we can now just connect them like so. And this one, this smaller road here, just comes into that here like a small crossing, so they have to wait then. Can we have some signals for that? No, I don't think there are signals for the roads and stuff like that. A yield sign or something, so they can only travel when there is free space. So hopefully they take both lanes here now. That's also important. And this way, yes, and there are traffic lights. Better than before, we haven't had traffic lights. Oh, but this is still not looking good. So I think we will need to have the... Yes, this is kind of the kill it all. Wait a second. Let's get rid of that street here for now. It just connects this smaller town there. And what I see, most of them want to go this route anyway, so we do have the connection still. Orkney to Middlesbrough. It's not cut off, but it's over length so far. So yeah, we have the road here now, the main road. And this, what I've done now, should hinder the growth of those towns there a bit. So public transport will, or private transport will go down for those cities there. Yeah, there it is, also very poor now. And we do need to think about something here, other than this one. Why are they stopping? I think they want to cross the road there. Let's replace it, but we'll have to think about something here. But this is now kind of like one of our highways. And yes, let's now go for the train. So we already have the station here. We now have also a tram going between that. So when we go to Washington over there, we already have the tracks as well. So we just take, let's see, this one here, right? Coming together now with the depot in that case. Going into the station over here then, but just passing by. Connecting here with the main road, so we can use the same depot on this line here. And then it just follows the oil one up to a certain point. just like in real life. And I think this was a bit too far already. Yep. And there they separate. Okay, going then over here. So then we have connected it. And it depends on how many people want to travel on that road. On that train here, because then I would have to have a second one anyway. Now we do have it. We do have the connection. We just need a line now. Going from Washington to Orkney over here. On this track, right? That's working. It's pink, so it's not that easy to see. And this is now Washington, Orkney. Okay, we just call it like that because that's much easier. And then we just need a train for that, and we got so many trains. It's incredible. I'm going to use the high-speed ones later. Besides, oh yeah, they're quite expensive anyway. The ICE, I'm so eager to try this one. We got the Mirage. That is Switzerland. It can carry only 57, yeah. So we want to use a better one. This one here, I guess this locomotive there. Right, and there we have the passenger cars. This one has 22 capacity. I do like them, those cars there, but capacity is not that much higher. Let's see, let's have a look at the more modern ones. This one here, for example, is a Russian one though. We do have quite a lot of Russian ones. Let's take this one there. How many can I take? Yeah, that's quite fine. Okay, and this is then Washington to Orkney. And there he is coming out, our first passenger train. And we'll just see how many people fit in here. Should be going on the right track there, perfect. I just love those trains, the modern ones. Beautiful. And now he's speeding up. It's a powerful locomotive. And there he is now on his way, and we'll just see how many actually want to travel there. And just look at the traffic, it's insane that we have there. A lot of people are now going over this road here because they want to go to Middlesbrough. So we still have the problem with that one here. Right? So in this case, what I could do, I could have a bigger cross. I could have this one here. I think that works. But that is only for highways. Or I could just have a roundabout and we just see how good that works. Having a roundabout here. Can we upgrade this one here? Yes, that might be possible. So we have a one-way, a large one-way, and then we just try it. Let's get rid of that street here again. And then this one here still uses, I have a very bad feeling about this, by the way, so don't trust me right now. A medium country road going into the roundabout here. And this is the large country road going into it here. Oh yeah, this is not working at all. And then this one into that. It kind of works. Oh my goodness. How is that going to work now? We'll just see. No traffic jam so far. I don't know why there's a crossing here. We don't need that. Well, there. We don't need that street there. So what I can see right now, you don't need a lot of those streets there leading to those factories. And yes, it's very bad for those guys here because they need to take the whole round there. Yeah, we have to think about a solution, a better one there, but at least we don't have any traffic jams so far. Where's the train? There's the train. Do we have some passengers on board already? Yeah, 6 at least. And there are 4 waiting for Orkney, so a few of them, but of course it takes a bit of time here for all of them to manage to get to the station as well with the trams. So that is the first line that we have, and the second one is coming from Richmond. So in Richmond, we have our train here. And then once again, we do need high-speed tracks. Right, and we probably want to avoid a crossing there. So I'm going to put it into a tunnel here, and then the tunnel comes back on the other side. So I guess we have to take this one there. Right, for another track here. So we have the second track, then beside this one. Yes, that was the correct one. Very good. For this line here, so do we have a depot on that one? I don't think so. We'll need a depot for the train over here. Probably far outside, somewhere here. With the tracks then going on both ways. Also here, and then we just need to create the line again. This could not connect all stations. What? We do have Washington to Richmond. No path found between the two of them. Does it need to be platform 1 or what? We do have quite a lot of platforms. This one. Nope, it's neither. With Washington 5. Why is this not working now? Do we not have a connected road here? Going from here all the way through the tunnel there. This should be working though. And then into the station. Oh, I need to be careful to choose the passenger symbol though, I think. Yeah, now it works. Okay, I think I was choosing the cargo station here in Washington. And this is then Washington-Richmond. The line that we have here. And once again, we just need the proper train then for that. And let's just choose a smaller one for now. I really don't want to waste so much money on not working stuff here. So this one's rather cheap and powerful too. And then we just have those normal Einheitswagen, as they're called. And that's 66, so that's not that much though. Washington, Richmond. There it's coming out, a shorter train. We'll just see how big the capacity is really, or how much it's used. Here in Richmond we still need a tram line for this. What I can see here is that we don't have a connection. Should always be there. And we just want to have another tram then going from the station. Main road here. And turning around here. And the same thing here. Turning around here. Right? That's that. And we just need now a stations again. So we're turning around here. So we only need one. No, actually we do need 2 stations there too. And then 2 stations here. 2 stations at the main station. Right, and 1 here. Very good. And then we just create the line again. Oh, we also get some new things. Bombardier, a beautiful plane here, and some new tanker boats. And then we start here. then going around again. And this is... We're in Orkney right now. Right now we're in Richmond tram. And now we just need a depot again. A tram depot. Preferably far away from everything. Over here, that looks good. Without having any impact on the roads there. So just behind those factories there. That's fine. Just needs now another connection. And that's it. Oh, nope. Now that's it. Very good. Now we just purchase one again. Let's purchase 2 of the small ones again. Skoda 10T. The first one, Richmond tram. And now Richmond also has a tram. So at the beginning, they're not making that much money, you know, because those towns here, they're really small in comparison to what there are going to be later. And they need to grow. So as you can see now, public transport is increasing there quickly. And that also, of course, increases now the population growth. And so those cities grow, and the bigger they are, the more passengers use the trams and stuff like that. Now, on its way. Hopefully working properly. And I think we also still have an unused tram over here in Orkney. Yeah, that still needs to be on the Orkney tram. And yeah, a few people are using it, this train here. So far, not making much money. I was expecting that. So my high-speed train in the previous Let's Play was pretty rad in the beginning, and then was my most profitable line of all of them. So I'm expecting the same thing here, and in Richmond we can now put the second one on the line here too. So we have 2 trams here delivering the passengers then to the station. As we can see, there are quite a few waiting. The station is overloaded. If you're waiting here now for the tram, probably to get to the station, so they can now go to Washington without using a car, because they can just take this one here, and that's it. We could also have now a line from Richmond to Orkney directly, because we have the tram or the stations on both sides. Here in Washington main station, and with that we have more public transport than ever, more than actually private transport. And as you can see, this pushes the growth here even more now, especially in Washington. And this is also looking cool here that the streets are going up into the mountain there, hopefully not too much anymore. Just a beautiful town here, Washington. And I'm still absolutely in love with the mod that makes the hills so high. Look at that view. Just epic overall. Right, not many people on that train. So that's that. That's the first train system that we have here, and we're going to have an even bigger one on the other side of the map. And then, once these cities are big enough, we'll start with the first airports. Shall we do that? Stay tuned.